Hey everyone, and welcome to our deep dive all about the future of XRP. Specifically, we're going to be looking at some price predictions for 2024,
Yeah,
2025, and even 2030. We've got expert insights, we've got market trends. We're also going to look at some of the potential risks so you can get a balanced perspective. But I gotta say, some of these forecasts are seriously optimistic.
yeah, it's been amazing to see how XRP has stayed strong. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a top cryptocurrency, and it keeps holding on,
Yeah.
despite all the craziness the market's thrown at it.
Yeah.
That really shows its potential, especially for cross-border payments.
Yeah, it's already making waves there. And speaking of waves, that win against the SEC earlier this year, that was like a tsunami of good news for XRP.
Huge!
Proving that XRP isn't always a security was massive for investor confidence. Edge tag by 20.
Absolutely. It really set the stage for what's to come. And when you look at it trading around current price right now, it's a good time to be thinking about what's next.
Okay, so let's look ahead to 2024. What factors could influence XRP's price in the near future?
Well, mass adoption's a big one. Ripple's been partnering with major banks like Santander and Standard Chartered. If these partnerships lead to XRP being used more for regular transactions, that could be huge for its price.
Wider adoption makes sense, but to get there, could regulatory clarity be a hurdle? The SEC case showed we need clearer guidelines around crypto globally.
Definitely. If governments, especially in the big economies, can give us a solid framework for crypto, it could open the floodgates for big institutions to invest in XRP.
And that would drive up the price, right?
For sure. More institutions buying means more demand. More demand usually means higher prices.
Okay, so wider adoption and clearer regulations, two big pieces of the puzzle. Now, there's another event coming up that could impact the whole crypto world, including XRP, the Bitcoin halving scheduled for 2024. Could you explain that a little and how it might affect XRP?
Of course. The Bitcoin halving basically cuts the rate at which new Bitcoins are created in half. It happens roughly every 4 years. And historically, these halving events have led to boom times across crypto. Now, you might be wondering, how does that affect XRP specifically? Well, when Bitcoin price goes up, it brings more people into crypto in general,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that increased interest can spill over into other promising cryptocurrencies like XRP.
Interesting. So even though it's a Bitcoin thing, it has a domino effect on everything else, potentially boosting XRP too, intact by 2020.
Precisely. And when you take all three of those factors into account, wider adoption, clearer regulations, the Bitcoin halving effect, you see why some experts are pretty bullish on XRP for 2024.
So what kind of price predictions are we talking about for 2024 with all that considered?
The predictions we've seen range from $1.50 to $3 by the end of 2024. But, and it's a big but, these are just estimates based on what we see now. The actual price could end up higher or lower depending on how those factors actually play out. And, market conditions can always throw a curveball.
Right, so good potential for growth, but some uncertainty too. Let's get
Uh-huh.
even more futuristic. 2025, what could be on the horizon for XRP then? Ripple's mission to change cross-border payments could be in full swing by then, right?
Absolutely. By 2025, we might start seeing Ripple's vision for frictionless global payments really come to life. Imagine sending money overseas being as simple and cheap as, I don't know, sending a text. That's what they're working towards. And if they pull it off, that could be a huge driver for XRP adoption. Welcome back to our deep dive.
I am so excited to pick up where we left off. Okay, we've talked about price predictions and risks, but what gets me really excited about XRP is its potential to revolutionize global finance.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about some real-world applications of this technology, how it could actually impact our lives. And tag 20.
For sure. Imagine you need to send money to family overseas. Right now, it's a pain, right?
Oof. Yes. Tell me about it. And tag 20.
It takes forever, costs a ton, so many middlemen involved. It's just begging for someone to come in and change things. And tag 20.
Oh, 100%. I have family in Europe, and every time I send them money, it's like throwing a portion of it away in fees.
Exactly. And that's where XRP comes in. Ripple's tech allows for almost instant cross-border payments, and way cheaper than the old ways. We're talking transactions that settle in seconds, not days, with tiny fees. It's like comparing texting to sending a letter by snail mail.
Faster, cheaper, sounds like a win-win to me.
Hmm.
But are there any, downsides, trade-offs? When you disrupt a system, there's got to be some ripple effects. No pun intended.
Right. Good point. Some people argue the current system, as messy as it is, benefits certain players, right? Banks, money transfer companies, they're built around this. Changing to a more efficient system could shake things up,
Right.
create some winners and losers. It's not just tech, it's shifting power dynamics.
So it's not just about speed and cost, it's about leveling the playing field in global finance. And that brings us to something really important, financial inclusion. How could XRP empower people who are shut out of traditional finance?
This is what excites me. One of the most exciting things. Imagine anyone with a smartphone, anywhere, can send and receive money instantly, regardless of their situation.
Wow.
XRP could unlock financial services for billions who are underserved right now.
Okay, now we're talking about real change. This isn't just about making the rich richer, it's about empowering people globally. But that kind of change needs a huge shift in infrastructure and just like mindset.
Right.
How realistic is it that XRP could actually pull this off?
It's a big challenge, no doubt, but things are changing so fast. Tech is evolving at an insane pace. People want faster, cheaper, more accessible financial tools. XRP is in a good position to capitalize on this, and Ripple's been working nonstop, building partnerships, making the tech better, proving XRP's worth.
Yeah, they've been partnering with big banks and institutions, which really gives them credibility. It's not some fringe idea anymore, it's becoming mainstream. But even if everything goes perfectly for XRP, what could that future actually look like? Paint me a picture.
Okay, buckle up. Imagine a future where
Ooh, I love this.
cross-border payments are instant and basically free. Transformative for individuals sending money home, businesses working across borders, even humanitarian aid. You could send money to your family overseas instantly, no crazy fees. A small business can pay suppliers overseas right away, no more bank headaches. XRP makes it happen.
Wow. Removing barriers, making the world smaller and more connected. What else?
Micropayments are everywhere. Content creators getting paid instantly for their work, tiny online services with no fees. Right now, buying a song online or tipping a blogger, there's always a middleman taking a cut. With XRP, those microtransactions are instant, practically free, opening up a world of possibilities online.
Okay, a world of instant microtransactions. This is fascinating. What else could change with this tech?
Financial services for everyone, no matter who you are or where you are. XRP could help people in developing countries join the global economy like never before. Open a digital wallet on your phone, get paid, access financial tools, all without ever stepping foot in a bank. XRP could make that possible. Hashtag 20.
Okay, we're back for the final part of our XRP deep dive. And it's time to, face reality a bit. We've talked about all the amazing potential, the exciting vision, but we need to be real about the risks and challenges too. Because let's be honest, any investment, especially in crypto, comes with risks.
Exactly. It's easy to get caught up in the hype, but it's super important to understand the potential downsides too. And I think one of the biggest ones facing XRP, even after that SEC win, is regulatory uncertainty.
Yeah. Even with that victory, the crypto world can still feel a bit like, I don't know, the Wild West, right?
Yeah.
Governments are still figuring out how to regulate all this new tech, and it's changing so fast. So what kind of impact could that have on XRP, especially for people thinking about investing?
Well, it creates a lot of hesitation for investors and businesses both. Imagine you're a big financial institution thinking about using XRP for your global payments.
Right.
Then you see all these different regulations popping up in different countries. Some are good, some are bad. It's a mess. It's hard to commit when the rules keep changing.
Like trying to build a house on shifting sand. Hard to get any stability when the foundation keeps moving. And, I mean, bad regulations could really hurt XRP's progress, right?
No, for sure. Think about things like strict licensing for companies using XRP or limits on how people can buy and sell it. Those kinds of roadblocks could really slow things down.
So governments have a lot of power here. They can help XRP grow, or they can hold it back. And it's not just governments, is it? XRP has some serious competition, too.
Yeah, definitely. It's a crowded space.
Yeah.
XRP isn't the only one trying to solve this cross-border payments problem. Stellar, for example. They offer a pretty similar solution, fast and low-cost transactions. And they're making partnerships, too.
So it's a real race between those two. But what about the big guys, the traditional financial institutions? Are they just going to let crypto take over without a fight?
Not a chance. SWIFT, the system banks use for international transfers, they're working on their own upgrade called SWIFT GPI, trying to make their system faster and more transparent. Basically, trying to modernize and compete with crypto projects like XRP.
A real David versus Goliath situation, huh? But even if XRP can handle the regulations and beat the competition, there's one more risk we can't forget about: market volatility.
Yep, that's the wild card.
Yeah.
Crypto is famous for being unpredictable. Prices can go up or down like crazy based on, well, almost anything. A news story, a rumor, even a tweet can send things soaring or crashing.
Yeah. It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. But with all these risks, I want to go back to something you said earlier about XRP's potential for financial inclusion. That really stuck with me. I think it's worth highlighting.
Absolutely. It's easy to get lost in the technical stuff and the price predictions,
Hmm.
but ultimately, this tech should be about helping people. And one of the most exciting things about XRP is that it could empower those who've been left out of the traditional financial system,
Right.
people in developing countries, without bank accounts, who struggle to send money home. XRP could be a lifeline for them.
It's a vision of a fairer financial system, one where everyone has a chance to participate and succeed. And that's something worth striving for, even with all the challenges.
Well said. The future of XRP, like any new tech, is uncertain. There will be challenges, setbacks, unexpected twists and turns. But the potential is huge, and it's going to be an exciting journey to watch.
It really is. So, to everyone listening, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the future of XRP? Are you optimistic, pessimistic, somewhere in between? Share your predictions and thoughts with us on social media. We've taken you on a deep dive into XRP, looked at the potential, the risks, what it could mean for the future of finance. Now it's your turn to join the conversation. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time for another deep dive.